Hello everyone, it's Mark Shalero, the owner of MS Classic Cars, and today we're sitting in our 55 Chevrolet Bel Air LS6 Custom. The point of this video here is to do a mechanical presentation and a quick test drive. I would highly advise, if you have not seen our main video on this car, please watch it. So first thing I'd like to say about this car, clearly I'm a bigger guy sitting in the driver's seat here. I've got plenty of room. It's super comfortable. I'm gonna just tell you, and I made a comment on our Bring a Trailer online auction about this, that the best part of this car, other than all of the things that we're gonna demonstrate and all the things I've gone over about it, is the fact that it runs absolutely spectacular. Why? Because the LS6 engine was ordered brand new from GM Performance, and it has the original stock GM computer, fuel management system, etc. So it runs like your new car does. We buy so many of these cars with modern drivetrains that people modify the engines and they tune them to their own specifications, and the cars never seem to run right, and then we got to dial them in. This particular car here fires up instantly. Once it's been sitting, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it just fires up, it runs awesome, there's no nonsense. So that's probably the highlight of this car besides its beauty. So real quickly, before I go ahead and start it, I'm just going to demonstrate the windows so you can see how nicely they operate. Down here in the corner, these actually operate the vents. That's actually the passenger side. This is actually the driver's side. I thought this was a really cool thing when they did the restoration. Now we have down below here, we have the windows. This is the driver's side. You can see how nice it actually seals at the top. How nice it goes down. And again, the car's not running. You can hear how quiet it is. Not always the case. This is the passenger side. See how nice? No noises, no rattles. Let's do the back window. Look at that. Nice and tight. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the passenger. Look at that. Nice and tight. Seals up beautiful. Again, I wanted to leave the car off so you could actually hear the windows function. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. Check this out. This is how it starts every single time. The key's actually hidden underneath the dash here. With the flip of the, fires right up, and it just runs absolutely beautiful. Now, if you look over here, we got tilt steering. Works awesome. Again, I'm a pretty big guy, and you can see how much room I have. This is also a power seat. Check this out. Seat moves beautifully, okay? The passenger seat is also power. That works excellent as well. The horn works, okay? I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but with these cars, you'd be shocked how many things don't work. So at MS Classic Cars, we go through everything and make sure that everything is in great working order. You can see your fuel gauge here, your volts, the RPM gauge, speedometer, miles on the car. You can see the temperature. This thing runs really cool. We just pulled it out of the showroom and you can see great oil pressure. So all your gauges are working. The vintage AC system, if you turn on, I know you can't obviously feel the cold air, but we fully service this. It works great. You turn on, you can hear the compressor, and right now it's blowing ice cold air conditioning. And as I mentioned in our main video, one of the things I love about this car is I love how these vents open and close. Check this out over here. It's actually super smooth to operate. Again, on the passenger side, same thing, where you just pull this out and push it in. It works nice. You'll also notice that on the floor down there, you got power window switch. So all the passengers can actually operate their power windows from wherever they're sitting. We got these beautiful bucket seats. We got our air ride control right here, which works awesome. We've got the air ride set up here. You can clearly see how this functions, okay? You can see how I'm moving these and looking at the dial here. The goal is to just get both of the arrows kind of lined up together for the front and rear, but you can slam this thing down to the ground like we did in our photos. You can raise it up. Again, it's awesome. And then of course you got these really big, huge bucket seats in the back. When I open up the door, check out the dome lights. They all come on. One in the corner there, one there, and then you get lights and so forth everywhere. So again, everything is in great order. Windshield wipers work, headlights work, everything again is in excellent working order. So we're going to take it for a ride. As I had mentioned earlier in this video, again, what I love about this car is nobody got into the engine. Oh, we forgot to open our gate. This is clearly a non-rehearsed video, so we're gonna go ahead and open this gate, and then we'll turn this camera right back on. Okay. Again, seat belts, all 4 seats. Watch this baby start. That's all there is to it. It started over and over and over again. Route 6 in Seekonk is a terrible road. One of the worst roads we have here in Seekonk. It has a lot of potholes, a lot of crowns in the middle, but you'll see how beautiful this thing actually handles these roads. Look at those clouds. Beautiful sky, beautiful clouds. You'll see that the temperature right now is right around 180. This is such a smooth ride. Even with the air ride system, it actually rides really smooth. Clearly, the higher the car goes up, the stiffer it will become. We right now have it sitting around 85 pounds of air pressure in the front and the rear, but it's super, super comfortable. No rattles, no squeaks. It's nice, huh, Corey?
Actually rides better than I thought.
Look at this thing. Goes down the road nice and straight. What a beautiful day. I'll get on it just a little bit here to show you some of the power. Yeah! She moves. Like I said, this isn't a crazy horsepower car. It's not like we're talking 600-700 horsepower or anything stupid. It's 400-450 horse, right from GM, all stock computer, brand new transmission. This thing rides beautiful. Again, it goes really straight down the road. No rattles, no squeaks. Just a great car. Even though some people would say that it's a over-restored car, more of a trailer queen, at MS Plastic Cars we collect #1 and #2 condition vehicles. A lot of our cars are show quality. They were trailer queens. We bring them into service, we sort them out, and we make them so people can drive them if they want to. Here's a perfect example of us driving this car here today. Look at this thing. Absolutely beautiful. What we're going to do is we're just going to drive down Route 6 a little bit further, then I'll turn around and head back to the dealership. This is another area right here. I'm going to get on it just one more time for you. I'm not going to put it all the way to the floor. I'm just going to lay it into a little bit. She boogies. I'm worried.
She moves good.
She moves. Wow. It actually feels great too. The brakes work really nice too. Check this out. Just nice. Look at this. They stop really, really tight. The steering feels really good. Power steering. Transmission shifts really nice. Again, if someone's looking for a high horsepower pro touring car that they're going to take out, they want to track it, this is clearly not the car for that. We sell those types of cars. Roadster shop chassis, Art Morrison chassis, 600, 700, 800 horse. We just sold a C10 pickup truck, Roadster shop chassis, 900 horse. It's a different animal than what this is. This is a show car that somebody can get in, put their friends, family in the back, passenger seat, go to a car show, and just be super proud. Look at this thing. Just rides absolutely beautiful. Look at the temperature gauge. 175, 50 pounds of oil pressure, speedometer's working great. Look at where the RPM gauge is. 1,500 RPMs. I'm cruising at 50, 55 miles an hour. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pull over right up the street here, and I'm gonna shut the car off, and then I'm going to turn it back on. And once again, people are probably wondering what's the big deal with that. Well, if you've owned classic cars and you've driven them and experienced them and all their quirky things that they do, it actually is a nice feature to actually have something that works, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whatever the case might be. This thing is really sweet. I'm going to pull right into this parking lot here. This is a new Holiday Inn Express that we have. If you ever want to come to MS Classic Cars and you want to stay at a nice place, this is a great spot to stay. Look at this thing. I'm going to pull right up here. Such a great vehicle. I'm going to just move over here out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Hello. And then we're going to check this out. Shuts right off. Like no hesitation, no nothing. Go ahead and turn the key. You can't make it up. We appreciate you watching this video today, and as always, rock and roll.